Venezuela is the collapse of a world order. Dude, it was never about law and order, it was always about power. Iraq, Panama, come on, nothing new. Everything is new this time. Why? Because we're replacing a flawed order with total chaos. What's collapsing is not just the rules, it's what made the rules matter in the first place. Which was Pax Americana, US peace. A superpower enforcing a shared set of rules. So the rules were fake, good riddance. No, they were real because power stood behind them. So, still good riddance. Hold on, there are basically two big ways to explain international relations. Uh-oh, theory time. Yep. One camp says ideas matter, those are constructivists, and the other camp, the realists, say interests, power, advantage matter. And you're saying both were true. After World War II, the world tried to build international law to prevent more horrors. That part was genuine, but let's not kid ourselves, those rules were mostly okayed and enforced by the United States. Because it suited them. There it is. Them and many others. They generally believed that in the long run, peace, trade, and stability was better than short-term series of wars. So interests lined up with ideals. Exactly. And the US was the referee. More than that, the hegemon. They believed in liberal democracy, yes. They also benefited from leading a stable system. Ideas and interests. That's just smart power. Of course, the order was flawed, biased in favor of American domination. But it held. So what changed? Trump. The US stopped seeing itself as an order builder. You mean isolationism? Kinda. Trump is fine with chaos as long as it's not in his backyard. And as long as the US stays strongest. Exactly. Let China and Russia invade their neighbors if they want to. So not the world's cop, just the biggest guy. Yep. So when people say international law is dead, they're missing the point. It's not that things suddenly became illegal. It's that everyone, including the lawmaker, decided that laws don't matter anymore. That sounds worse. Maybe it is. Imagine the police in your neighborhood just stops caring if there are militias patrolling the other block, as long as it's not their block. But isn't that better? Like, who wants one cop running everything? Maybe, if blocks were isolated. They're not? And no blocks anymore. Just one global street. So what's the real danger? On a street where a few people can destroy everything, you need order. If on your street there are nukes, AI, biological weapons, you can't afford a war of cops. Yeah, so this isn't nostalgia for American dominance. Absolutely not. It wasn't a good order, but it's fear of unrestrained power everywhere. In the age of climate change and autonomous machines, humanity cannot afford even 2 minutes of chaos. So even a flawed order was better than what's coming. That's bleak. Yeah, but follow us anyway. And if you see things differently, tell us in the comments. Yeah.